What is going on? Happy weekend to all of you legends. Got a packed show for you today, especially for the Bears. Anyone that's just wetting their pants needs to wake up and smell that coffee. Hope you're all doing well. Lots to get through today. A lot to get through, guys. So listen, thank you for being here with me for the journey. And let's effing go as always. If you ain't scribbling like this amongst all the other resources that you have and setting up some targets, then you don't really love crypto and you don't deserve to get that first millionaire in your family, or that first person that's actually going to break the chains of poverty. Guys, we're nearly there. And this is huge. This is unbelievably huge. I think there is a come together of what I consider to be the perfect storm. Let me know if you can hear me. Is the mic good? And we are going to go straight into this article here. So Bitcoin could basically skyrocket amid China's massive yuan injection. And this could definitely be if you remember the accelerated downfall of the Chinese ban, this is mega bullish. I mean, what we're talking about here, guys, is $1 trillion yuan coming into the space just from the Far East, China alone. And of course, for those of you know Evergrande, the Chinese property market, which has been really struggling since the pandemic, you might have seen plenty of built up empty apartments in China. China is coming out of what is considered to be a very, very tough economic times. But if you look at this, I mean, you can't make this up. There is a real estate recovery, albeit very small. But China is looking good. And this is why I've been saying to people, like, all Bitcoin innovations coming from China. But guys, before we start and look into this, I did a little exercise today. And on this piece of paper, there are several projects. And one of the things that I did was basically look at the portfolio with a 10x average exit for every single project and see what it looks like if you do a 15x average exit for everything that you hold. Potentially, obviously, if you're holding the likes of, if you're holding a big market cap project that can do maybe 5 to 7x or whatever, it could be a little bit different. And this exercise was kind of like really, really revealing. It was incredibly revealing to the basically, speaking of the truth, like, where can I leave? Where can I exit the market? And something came to mind, of course. And this was kind of like projection of projects. And I think this is an exercise that we all need to do. Like, if you just went something like this, all right? And I wanted to share this with you because I thought about this exercise, and I think this is the best way to manage a portfolio. Of course, a lot of us have moon bags. Doesn't even matter what those moon bags are, but the health that you're going to get, the truth that you're going to get out of your portfolio when you do something like this is incredible. It's refreshing. It's different. No one's going to share that information with anyone because everyone's technically looking at all of these higher gains, which is true. We are going to make some of these will be exponential. There'll be projects in your portfolio that you won't be able to sell. Doesn't matter how high they go. But this is not all of the list of projects that I hold. But in this exercise, if let's say, for example, I had $100,000 portfolio or a $10,000 portfolio, and I try to average this out, what it shows you quite quickly is it reveals where you need to add, perhaps, to get closer to a decent number in the portfolio, and where you need to get rid of and concentrate. So if you're holding, and I do a lot of portfolio, guys, half of my day is spent reviewing portfolios. If you do a lot of analysis like this, what you realize is some of those projects that you're holding necessarily, like for example, meme coins. If you've got 10 meme coins, you're far better off reducing that to about 4 that are slightly more concentrated, 4 of the safer ones. So we are going to make life-changing money, but like they say, horses for courses. You've got to try and get the exit strategy perfected. Now, in the community, I don't really see why that will be a problem, because I think overall we will have a very good exit out. No one in our community will leave without making life-changing money. And I think that is, obviously, it's up to the individuals to press the sell. Those 2-3 weeks of mayhem, you've got to be prepared to literally stick it out. You got to do night shift in your portfolio if you've got a day job. That's all I'm saying, guys. But it's incredibly bullish. I can't believe how good things are, and everyone's like thinking about the day trading price levels of Bitcoin right now. It's completely irrelevant to us. So with that being said, guys, I'd like to welcome you to the stream, and let's effing go. Let's talk about some projects. Let's talk about bubbles. Let's see the good, the bad, and ugly. I've added some new projects today. You saw my video earlier, which is all about gaming, and I will talk about gaming as well. And undervalued gems here, all over the place. So the likes of G Swift, Corpo World, Nyan I spoke about today. Spoke about Carrot quite a lot. I think this is the volume is very low right now, 1 million. People haven't actually caught on to this. I think Carrot's going to do things that is reminiscent of Axie. And the other one as well, Echelon Prime's market cap right now is absolutely next to nothing. I've added more to the bag today. And the reason for that is, if you look at Prime, guys, Prime actually has an AI element. And with this AI element, I think eventually the virtual aspect of AI agents will find its way over here. So if you got in like at the very, very early before the gaming pump at around $3, it's actually not that far up to where it sits today. So, if someone's worried about their corporate bag or their Prime bag, not to worry. These things will absolutely explode. So, yeah. And we've got a special token as well that we need to talk about by my man Cave, which is an AI project. And yeah, we need to look through that as well, guys. But yeah, welcome Smith, my brother. Did Spares win today, lads? Esther is too early as always. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm doing very well, Ziad. Hope you're very well. Yeah, so Ether Vista has run quite well. RWAX, I actually posted a buy alert for this in the community. I did a base deep dive and presented like I think 10 projects. I can't remember, but last night, I kind of reviewed that one. And what I like about it is it came up. So here's the funny thing. This is why I don't like fading people's comments. And it actually initially I saw this on our live stream. It's up today. Posted yesterday. Congratulations if you got in yesterday. you're doing well. But overall, if you look at the chart here, it looks monumental. So this is the pump. 24 hours ago, it was way cheaper. But what this project is doing, first of all, Base is seeing an incredible amount of money growth, right? Base is just literally basing it like right now. The TVL is going nuts. And I said something in the Discord today. Think of Base as a US government backed chain with Coinbase entrusted with the ETFs. And a lot of the Base kind of projects have just exploded recently. I mean, this is why I was talking about Echelon Prime and primarily AI agents, similar to Virtual Protocol. I think it's going to be quite interesting. But if we look at Base right now, let's just reload this. Let's go to Base here. So Base is an interesting place for you guys to hang around and see what projects are popping off. So you got Ethereum, Tron, Solana, and of course BNB or BSC. Then you have Base, but look where Sui is. Sui is all the way at 10. Now, this is a day when Sui surpassed both Ethereum and Solana on transaction volume. And this is why this project is going to be absolutely elite. Make no mistake about it. But look where Base is. And if you look at Base, right, there are some lagging trades on Base, obvious. The first one that comes to mind is Extra Finance, right? Extra Finance has more TVL. So you've basically got Aerodrome, and then of course you've got Morpho Blue, Extra Finance, and then you've got Moonwell. So Moonwell's TVL is way less than Extra Finance, right? And then you scope down. Of course, there are tons of projects, on the Base chain. Another one that deserves a watch is Seamless. Okay, so if we look at RWAX, if we come back to this one, as a low cap, trade energy, you trade bunch of RWA assets, and it's gonna catch a bid. Now, right now, the market cap here is tiny. Market cap wise, guys, you're looking at what, 4.7 million, 13 million fully diluted. So if you feel like you've missed it, you really haven't. Hasn't even got going. Of course, would have been better if you got here or on my buy alert yesterday. Certainly, yeah, you have pumped 28% since I posted that. But having said that, right now, the project looks absolutely bound to have a pump from $4 million. I expect this one to at least 10x in a bull market. So this is the one that I would pay attention to. And then, of course, you've got the likes of Zano, which is decent. Don't have it. Cryptify AI, all decent. Let's have a look at Ether Fizzta, because this has obviously got a lot of people. Vista's got a lot of people talking. It's down 30% today. Market cap of 49 million. But a decent, very, very good trading volume. And if we look at the chart overall, this is where the pump came. So the pump came within the last, few days. And usually when something like this happens, it tends to correct pretty well. And that correction has already happened. Considering the, it's not something that I hold, but considering the narrative, I think it's just worth to put this on your watch list. It's asking me to go connect with my Koala wallet, which I'm not going to do. All right, let's just kill this. So yeah, I mean that's already, that's a pump. That is a pump right there. What's probably causing that in terms of the volume? You've got you've basically got very low volume, but this will do really, really well in a bull market because, at the end of the day, it's only 1 million in supply in terms of the tokenomics. So yeah, this will have a decent run up, in my opinion. And then, of course, Cryptify, I'm not really familiar with it. Cryptify AI, let's have a look. Cry. Yeah, it's been mentioned, I think, every single live stream that we had. I don't know if Cordell is here. Cordell Lewis. The chart looks absolutely brilliant. I've seen it with a massive traction on Twitter as well. So yeah, this one is, of course, elevate your KOL strategy. I talked about the narrative. I don't know if the narrative alone is going to get us there. KOLs and competitors. So custom analysis. It's an analytics platform, and yeah, again, the chart looks good. It's only on Uniswap right now, instead of any other exchange. So yeah, Mexi. So go to Mexi listing as well. Decent. Make catch some fire. Now listen, a lot of these tokens, what one strategy that I'm actually doing quite successfully is just buying an exposure with a small amount of money. So something like this that I'm not actually fully into, like in terms of my overall investment strategy, but with a decent chart. What I was able to do, I just bought XMW, for example. If Cordell's here, he will let you know more about this project. So this is another very, very interesting low cap AI project. But what they're doing differently is opening a data center in Paraguay. And they've just taken deliveries of their H200 NVIDIAs. Well, it docs. It's actually, partnerships with Pal AI. They've given yeah, no, I'm back. No sound or video. Holy moly. It's a blackout. Yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Yeah, what the hell was that? Can hear you now. Jeez. So basically, this is what Morphware is, guys. And what they have is a 500 kilowatt substation that's powered with renewable energy from a nearby dam in the Amazon. And what they're doing is they really are. I mean, I do like, I love listening to this guy. I went to some spaces that they've had. I literally, they received their NVIDIA graphics cards. And at the very least, I mean, these guys are pretty active as a project, and they've got a unique concept as well. So yeah, check this one out as well. It's a low cap. I mean, I've only bought $1,000 of it, but this is the strategy I was talking about, guys. This is the strategy I was talking about today. When you find a lot of these projects, you can flip them for a 10x. And then put them back into like a SUI or whatever you're riding very high on at the time. But there's a definite opportunity that will do really well for us in that. So yeah, thank you for that, bro. Let me go back to your comment. Yeah, Quill. I spoke about Quill before. Let me just give you Quill. Not doing bad at all. Today it's up 8%. If you look at the chart though, it's been a nice little fall. Yeah. I'm still on the fence on this one, to be honest. I really am on the fence. I've been talking about this since, before, like many months before, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger yet. Seems to be doing all right today after this monumental fall since September. Yo, Led in the building. Hope you're well. Good evening, bro. Hope you're well. Thoughts on AI tech bridge into base? I think that's bullish. I think a lot of people are frustrated with the AI tech, and I can understand that because obviously when something is quite stagnant, you tend to get fed up with it. And then you hear those stories. I mean, look at this. From this pump here, it's been nothing but a downward trend. Market cap below 100 million. So here's where I stand with AI tech, or what my feeling is towards the project right now. If you are down, just hold your bag. It's one of these that will kick off again, and I think the moment you sell it, or the moment you start to feel like the project's not going to go anywhere, they'll just pump. But yeah, I mean, bridge into base will be incredibly bullish for them. This is a project. I mean, in terms of updates right now, again, everything's going to fall into place when Bitcoin goes nuts, and these guys will definitely market in terms of the project, and obviously there could be a Binance listing. So I'm looking at the fundamentals of the project more than I am just a downtrending chart. So yeah, just hold tight and don't lose your nerves. It is definitely a fantastic thing to be over to the base side. Thoughts on Axelar? Do you still support GFAL? Yes, so I do hold GFAL, but what I want to do is I want to cannibalize the bag, because my bag is way too big, or was way too big, and then I sold a decent portion of it. But there are games that I spoke about today in my video that I like a lot more, and that obviously develops over time. Could you hold for a pump? Yes, you can. I think if you've got a smaller bag and a mid-sized bag, and it's actually not been doing well for you, yeah, you can obviously sell it if you want to. But I stand by the core principles why I actually bought 1 million tokens earlier on in 2023, which was the whole factor of the project, what they were doing, the team. That's what I bought. Hasn't delivered yet. But yeah, I would say probably, there's definitely better projects. I mean, you just have to look at my video today to find some superior gaming projects. But will it pump? Absolutely. And then in terms of Axelar, I mean, it is a significant bag in my portfolio. And I was actually very, very tempted to add layer 0. In the end, I didn't. But even for my entry, I'm still way up. And here's the thing with Axelar, guys. So what you got to do sometimes is you got to go and check out how early you are, or how profitable you could potentially be with a project, regardless of what it is, whether it's Corpo, Axelar, different sizes. So if you look at this, right, 67 cents right now for what is arguably going to be a multi-narrative, multi-cycle Great tokenomics. Market cap is not going to be, you don't have to worry too much about this pumping. So it's coming down a bit now. And you can see here, there's tons. This is a level that Axelar has been to before. And even if you look over here, if you could pick up some more at these levels, that would be great. There is also some price action over here. So I do expect them to defend that line. Having said that, if you look at this, let's go to the fundraising. This is the only way we're going to make money sometimes, just by understanding how the from CoinList of all places, this was at $1. Can you imagine? I mean, look at the race as well. You've got 50 million raised at $1. They are down on their investment. So much about the ICO as well, the IEO, Series B, of course, and then you got the Series A here at the 21 cents. So they're up 3x, but that's nothing. Seed round, these guys would have already sold. So what you have is you're looking at this and you're saying to yourself, a project of this kind, of this magnitude, of this quality, very close to Coinbase and Circle. I mean, the backers are who's who of crypto. I mean, look at this. It's already on Coinbase. Yeah. It's quite impressive in terms of their funding round and whatnot. So this is going to be a major project, guys. Make no mistake about it. I think if you're able to get in at these prices and dollar cost average into it, you've got yourself an unbelievable gem that this time round will absolutely go ballistic. I'm still holding out for $15 to $20 for Axelar. Steve from Yorkshire, bro, all the way. Man, listen, I need some of that Yorkshire pudding. Hey, man, what are your top AI coins to enter right now? Okay, they haven't pumped too much. Well, if you're looking at the AIs that I hold, pretty much, I mean, they're all in a fantastic buy place, right? So if you look at this, I mean, I would say based AI's pump is to come later on in the month when the main net launches. So there couldn't be a better time to dollar cost average into this one. I think this one's going to be huge. $84 million in market cap. So yeah, this would be definitely one to look at. You look at DAI and you see the pump and you think, yeah, DAI is actually at 62. People were buying this at way more. Here, look, it's gone to $1 plus, but it went down to 15 cents. Of course, then they did the mainnet. I don't think this one's going to be a good project to hold. I think Zero Labs. I've made several videos on this actually before the mainnet launched, and there were people getting into this a few months ago, 6 months ago, at $1 plus. I think this one's going to be, along with based AI, I think this one's going to be a belter. And of course, you look at this again, look at these bubbles, and you see, of course, if you wanted to, you could actually do very well out of a AGI bag. Why? Because AGI hasn't actually delivered yet on all of the viral elements. So the checklist is going to come one by one. And I'd say definitely look into that. I mean, let's say AGI is big enough, but if you wanted to go outside the grain, like if you wanted a layer one that's not done anything except trended down, that's a big project. That Cubic is a huge project, and I think Cubic could be one that does well. But so far, just because it hasn't really done enough, in my opinion. But I do have other AI projects as well that I can show you. Let's have a look at TARS AI. I don't actually hold this one. But when it comes to TARS, you just have to come over to Crypto Rank. So I'm seeing the number of people that cover TARS, and it's quite a lot, right? You've got tons and tons of action around these levels. You've got all of this price action here. So I'd expect TARS to remain at these levels, which means from top to bottom, it's actually not really had a pump. Just share this with you. Sorry, I have to click a little button and I forget most of the time. So this is TARS AI. Now at $53 million, had an unlock today. Price is obviously reacting to it, as you can see. So TARS could be a great one to accumulate at these prices. So yeah, just pick something in terms of your overall AI portfolio. It really depends what you're looking for. I'm really focusing on the development of LLMs, AI agents. I think that's where it's at overall. And let's look at the backers here. So one thing you don't see straight away is let's have a look. So an incubator here, it's not obvious, but the Solana Foundation, you can see here, is a backer of this project. So hence why, I mean, when you look at the list of VCs here, IEO was what, 1 cent. So people have already made, you've got 12x here, you've got 28x return on investment, all-time high. I'm sure those people would have sold. You've got the IEO here, which is absolutely, like, comparing this to Axelar, for example, this is already done 28x. Whereas, for example, early investors in Axelar are down 32%. So TARS could be a good one to really, really watch as the space develops. And then I've got some Degen AI projects as well that I can recommend. One that I have on base, which is tiny. No one really talks about this. If you're looking for Degen stuff, it's actually one of my biggest money makers this year. It literally printed. I bought it all the way at the bottom, did a buy load on it, and absolutely rocketed. And I did actually initially put a decent amount of money in, but this is 9 million fully diluted. Eagle AI, and it's on the base chain. And they still build it. I mean, these guys received a $200,000 grant from Google. So this could be really, like, it's only on Uniswap as well. Hasn't actually got onto an exchange. But I bought it and sold it. So let's see if they've done any, Uniswap V2. Yeah, so Eagles AI could be a really, really good Degen play. Of course, you've got Parallel as well, but that's been pumping. I really, really like the look of this one. Look at the chart. Looks tremendous. So yeah, there's so many AI projects. It just really means what you're looking for. They haven't pumped yet. Yeah, a lot of these I'm showing you have dumped. the safest thing 20x from here. Yes, Cetus is looking absolutely supreme. I mean, just having a single DEX for the entire capture the entire liquidity of the Move programming language. That's insane. You know, this is a very good time to actually buy Cetus and just to hold it. If you've missed Sui, you might as well get exposure to the ecosystem here. What up, Cave? What up, Zilla? My brothers. Oh man, my bro's in Bradford. You know, I remember as a kid, man, meeting Neil Redfern. Only you would know that, bro. What's up, Michael? How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. Loki in the building. Best name, Singularity. What up, Christopher in the building? Wow, shout out to all of you guys. Okada AI exploded more than 11x after I mentioned it here. Bull run. That is a beautiful, beautiful. I hope you had exposure there because Okada AI. Yeah, no, this was you're gonna get this. Guys, it's like 15,000 cryptocurrencies. Look at that. That's beautiful. Still only microcap on Solana as well. So yeah, I think Caveman was talking about this as well. AI agents for blockchain that works. We did look at this the other night, didn't we? So a lot of these AI projects now, things are starting to become a bit more. I'm not sure if the team is doxed here, but yeah, a lot of these will actually run, and the use cases are improving. So when we had the first AI wave, a lot of the AI and deep in projects were just like BS, really. Like they were nothing. But I'm starting to notice right now the quality has obviously gone up. Best dot in the building. When did I sub this channel? Yankee over Brett. Adam Bates. What's up, bro? Hope you're well. Losing a bit of faith. Yeah, I think I was reading your comment and addressing that, bro. Cooling off now. Tau. Yeah, Tau's king. I think Tau's absolutely supreme. Yeah, what's up, Ram? Hope you're well. Well, coffee is a subject that me and Caveman have extensively talked about. And let's have a look at coffee. Because I think even since the last time, it's actually done really well. Very, very strange name. Tiny cryptocurrency, very volatile, $2 million in market cap. I mean, if you look at this, you know, it takes a beat every time. So from a chart perspective, compared to the others, this is extremely volatile. And I'd expect that with a trading volume in the last 24 hours of $114. So when you look at some of these projects, I hope I've got the right one, by the way. Nah, this is not the one. Thinking, yeah, that thing is on deck screener. Sorry, not the one I was talking about. Best market cap to get into. Dog Go to the Moon. Let's look at Dog Go to the Moon, bro. This is always going to be, I think, a multi-billion cycle. A multi-billion meme coin. So market cap's been pretty stable. You've got 6 million volume, and this just got to wait for Bitcoin to top before it goes nuts. You know, there's a lot of resonance behind this, and I think it will do really well. Right now, 300 million in terms of market cap. So, you know, I can see this one going to maybe 6 billion, maybe even more, because it's going to be like a chain leader for Bitcoin. and that's where obviously the airdrop, a lot of the Bitcoin maxes have these rune stones. So this was a massive airdrop. I think this will do really well. We'll definitely go to the moon. They'll send it there. Don't go to sleep for a month in 2025. Nah, Coffee Nation. Yeah, 100%, bro. I love the listen, you know, in terms of when I say 100%, yeah, all of the clothing, of course. I'm a big fan of New York, and just before I came on, I was actually listening to New York, but not Frank Sinatra. I mean, I'm talking about the 100 Guns and 100 Clips. I'm from New York. Completely different. I reserve that for the festivities. Checking in Manaki has me on chokehold. Yeah, it's a good one. And the market cap, I mean, I was looking at this. So in the last month, Binance have listed 5 or 6 meme coins. And if you look at this one, the chart is pretty much at these bottoms, does just fluctuate there. Market cap is fairly small, and it is a quality meme coin. Now, albeit it's on Solana, and I think it's just well done. I mean, this had a pre-sale as well, so don't really want to play it right now, but it's going to be decent. Definitely diamond hands. Yeah, this is live, bro. Just look like I'm recording. Good time to buy Rio OTK, or do you expect a market to go down? Now, Precision, that's a very, very good question. And I'm one of these people who actually looks at distributing capital without really picking my bottoms. You know, that is a good way to approach the market. I think if you know what the value is of what you're buying and you're in it for the long time, just don't put everything in at the same time. What I tend to do is, first of all, I will sort out my exposure regardless. So if I need to come to the table, I would go and put in I don't know, $1,000, five, whatever. I need to have exposure. Of course, when it's popping off, I don't buy it. But if it's something like this and you believe in it for the long term, I think you should be able to dollar cost average a little bit here and there, providing that you already have exposure. Now, in terms of a project, Relio, they really screwed up, man. Like they really, really I didn't like the timing of the and that's the problem with sometimes being decentralized, right? You don't get to have the choice. So they've increased the tokenomics, and then of course it had a bit of a FUD, but it came back, and then now it's kind of like gone down again. So yeah, I think if you believe in the project, why not? And then OTK had a big bounce. I saw that briefly. I don't know if it's last night or today. But the chart was looking decent. It's a good time to buy this. Let's have a look at the last 24 hours. Yeah, it dipped and then it had a nice bounce. It was actually up yesterday, I believe, or last night when I checked. But again, it is, of course, if it comes down a little bit, you know, these lows for OTK, if you look at the max chart, there's tons of price action within this range. So whenever it dips to these levels, I think it comes back. Now, what you're asking is if we expect the market to go completely bonkers to the downside, and there is a possibility, but I'm going to remind every single one of you with the same holdings. A lot of you have held Bitcoin at 49,800 or whatever it was that we went down to. Nothing happened. So yeah, I like Creo. It's actually in my video today that I made about crypto gaming. I think this one is got a big enough community to do well. Prices have come down. let's have a look. $9 million market cap, 21 million fully diluted. And they're always on Binance Spaces anyway. So I think it's a very good project. I think it will do well. Will still be good. Base will be good. Yeah, base will be nuts. Sorry, guys. I am behind your comments by 2 years. I'm glad you mentioned you don't fade people's comments. And I see you don't. Thank you for that. Thank you, Raf. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. 2 million market cap. Yeah, no, that's the whole thing. After the live stream, sometimes I'll sit and sift through some of the mentions. It's just right now, sometimes people don't have enough capital to take every single buy alert. But some of the smaller coins, if they pump, just take profit, take your initial out, put it back into your core, and you've got a free bag. I think that's a good way, because a lot of these good opportunities, I don't think they're long-term hold for sure. Yo, Abdul Majid, alaikum salam, bro. Hope you're well. Let's go and hit the likes. Yeah, appreciate that, guys. Much appreciated. Cage Network seems like a good project. Let's have a look at Cage. Cage. Damn. Cage is pumping. It's coming out of the cage. So from these lows here, 50% pump. Fully diluted. I mean, relatively low volume. See where we can buy this on Uniswap. I mean, the sheer volume of these projects is incredible. That's why I think, did we look at this? No, I don't think so. That's why I think it's very important to maybe focus on the core, and then if one of these goes in for you, you gotta be winning. Take the money and put it back into your SUI or your Aptos or whatever you're holding long term. Looking at this, data privacy, key benefits. Let's have a look at these key benefits. Yeah, I think we saw this one before. So individual VPN routers, node operators, you've got private cloud data. Yeah, this is the one that we looked at the other day. So 80% into the liquidity pool, 10% in the treasury, 10% for staking, and then 5% tax. Let's go over to X. Alpha AI. Yeah, look, it's one of these, man. It's one of these. I couldn't really spot one of the most satisfying videos ever today. So they've actually got their own hardware. That's interesting. Getting a good deal there over there in Taiwan. Ever wonder what hardware assembly looks like? That's very good. I think that's bullish. And I'm definitely sure this is a factory in Taiwan. And what happens is I used to be in audio visuals, AV. And what they tend to do is I think, the product code already exists. You just white label it. But yeah, it looks good, bro. Looks good. It's definitely worth a follow and see what news comes out of these guys moving forward. Because again, if you get into one of these, a lot of people are finding success finding these AI and deepin projects early, doing a 10x, and then just dumping that into their core bag. If that's your strategy, I think it's decent. No, I ain't pre-recorded. Adam said pre-recorded. What's up, Aaron? Hope you're doing well. Check out AOs and PNG. So Pangolin, I think PNG is Pangolin. Bull flags look perfect. Definitely, I'm not in any of those two projects. I will have a look at it for you, bro. So this one will no doubt break out. I think the number of whales hold this is quite extensive. Very good listings as well. I think it's on Binance. Is it on Binance? Should be on Binance. Yeah, I thought AOS was on Binance or Coinbase or one of them. But yeah, it's on Coinbase definitely. And yeah, PNG is again, if you're looking to trade it, yeah, if you're looking to trade it, you can probably make some money from it. But for a spot hold, I mean, this looks like one of these Sam Bankman-Fried, one of these SPF charts. Sorry, by the way, I keep forgetting to display. So this is PNG, guys. Horrendous chart. It will definitely, I mean, listen, the chart is not reflective, especially these charts. This is just where people come to land. And you can see here, February, boom, gets a pump. And that's where it is right now. Bro's a Yankees fan. Look at Borg, Ethereum meme coin, looks like a hidden gem. And tokenomics are amazing. I think it can seriously do. Nobody in YouTube talking about it. So let's have a look, bro. The first test would be, are they on CoinGecko? Yes, they are. It's probably the wrong one. Sorry, Borg. Let's have a look at markets, Uniswap. Let's see what makes them a unique. Matt Fury, creator of Borg. So again, I don't know. I think there's a lot of Matt Fury projects, but look, the only attraction here is that it's a low market cap. It's a meme done relatively well. But will it pump in a meme season? Absolutely. Probably be better to listen to the spaces and maybe get a feel for what this is to give you a better answer. But I would say right now, there's just like the way I'm doing memes. I think the way I'm doing memes finally is it's just so much better now. I feel a lot more relaxed, and I'll tell you why. So I'm looking to buy meme coins with a certain market cap that I can hold like an altcoin. And obviously this has been out for a few months, so let's have a look. All-time chart. Let's go to the max chart. Has this just come out? Yeah, probably they don't track this, but it's relatively new anyway. So yeah, it's good, very good on the watch list, I would say, for sure. But yeah, the way I'm doing memes now is finding chain leaders, memes with very, very high number of holders and hodlers. I'm talking about the likes of Foxy, Toshi come to mind. And then I'll ride that wave. That way I can actually put decent money in it. But all of the smaller meme coins, I mean, I did buy, we were talking about Speedy today in the Discord. I didn't actually buy a great deal, but because it was dumping and it was down 16%, and the chart just looked like it was doing reminiscent of an early Casper chart. You know, so I did actually buy Speedy at 33 million, but this is kind of like 10 million plus is a sweet spot for me, unless I've got some inside alpha to get into a meme coin that I can post a buy alert for with the community, and then we can actually ride it to that 20, 30 million. But this is quite crucial, I believe. I think you can hold something like this and of course let that grow. Another one here is Klaus the fish. This is a cultural meme. And if you look at this, you know, had a little pump, dipped, and now it's just going sideways. $15 million, fully diluted. Again, very similar, but the narrative here is quite decent. And it's a fish. It's got a lot of big followers. You know, 12K here, but it's another one that is quite that's quite interesting. Of course, while we're on memes, I have a feeling that the biggest token, the biggest meme coin, eventually is going to be Toshi on base. I think Toshi is going to be one to watch. So if you look at the chart here, this is like, this peaked at back in April. It's been going down ever since. 53 million, so it's relatively safe. But the holders are ridiculous. It has a lot of hodlers. Not financial advice, but you've got 500,000 hodlers on arguably the biggest, potentially the biggest chain, biggest layer 2 in all of crypto. Okay, so this is Brian Armstrong's cat. And not only that, I think it's relatively well done. It is literally base. And the cat was named after Satoshi, so it's called Toshi. You know, and they've got other elements to it as well. You know, they've got this ecosystem that's growing. So with 500,000 followers, I mean holders, NFTs, for heaven's sakes, guys, wake up and smell the coffee. This one is going to be huge. And I don't think, look, once you find one or two in each chain, I don't think you need to stress about them. You just let them cook. You know, so this is one that I've actually gone heavy into, because I think Brian Armstrong's cat, in a cat season, a base season, it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I think this is so undervalued. You know, I'd love to get up to like 100 million tokens on this. Not financial advice. I'm not really too passionate about meme coins. For example, I bought Pepe back in March, April 2023, and I held it to profit, and I still hold a decent bag of Pepe. I think Toshi could be one of those. And while we're on the subject of meme coins, people say, oh yeah, Foxy's got inflation, and Foxy is another one, right? Because the linear airdrop will come, and when the linear airdrop comes, $25 million market cap, Consensus, who own MetaMask, Fox, Linear, Chain Leader. If you man's ain't considering this, then I don't know what you're smoking. And this is why, personally, I like to take the stress out of meme coins. You know, OKX, Bybit, Linear. I don't know how Linear is going to be, how big Linear is going to be, but I assume they'll have airdrops, and big KOLs will be in those airdrops. And when it comes to buy and hold, meme coin mentality, the moment it drops a little bit, everyone sells it. Everyone says, look, man, the meme coin is dropping, man, I'm getting out. That's why people don't make money. But if you buy Foxy or Toshi, you're going to leave it there. Because when these go, I think both of these are so undervalued. And my passion for them recently, I mean, I'm actually putting a lot more of my bread, switching it over to Toshi. That's the obvious trade. But if you don't think Toshi or Brett's going to kill it in this market, Toshi with 500,000 holders, I don't know what you're doing with memes. And I hope I'm fine. You know, I'm giving you guys some value there of my mindset, because you know a lot of losers in meme coins, don't know many winners. I can tell you now, personally speaking, you know, this cycle, the biggest meme winner that I've had is Pepe. That's because I got in and I just held it, wherever. But if you don't believe that Toshi will go for the #1 spot on base, then I don't know what you're smoking. I don't know what trees you're holding. This is again, you know, not financial advice, because it's a meme coin. But once I find my passion, like linear, I mean, Foxy and Toshi and something like that, I can put some decent money. Now, if you're looking for like, what's one of your favorite meme coins, I would always say, you know, shit like used car, because they make me laugh. This is hilarious. I've even spoken to the team countless times on X. And a few days ago, this was at $9 million. Now it's back to 4 million. But it's hilarious. It's absolutely, this is what memes are supposed to do. Gently used 2001 Honda Civic. I used to buy these on Auto Trader. It's fucking hilarious. So there you go. I mean, that's how you do meme coins. You know, you find something that you believe in. In this case, I think I've always loved chain leaders. And then you find something that you like that's going to make you laugh. Cave's another one. look at this dude right here. And this thing's actually got the Solana logo as well. That is so sick, man. Listen, smash a like if you've ever driven a Honda Civic. I go live in New York. Now, I visit New York quite regularly. All the boroughs. Ethan, what's going on, bro? Everything is blessed. Now, every day is blessed for me, man. Tectum and AGI, yes, Aussie. So both of them I like, I hold. I've talked about them enough. And Tectum is the one that's actually not doing as well as, you know, as well as AGI. AGI tends to move quite rapidly. But what Tectum is doing is just parking here, waiting for people to get into it. Fundamentally, tokenomics, team, it checks out. So yeah, Tectum is a buy below these, you know, current prices, $9. You know, right now below 850 is brilliant. $2 cost average into this one. If you haven't bought like 490 or whatever we were buying at when it dipped, I think it's a good time. And then of course, AGI gets out of the traps really, really well. When the market pumps, it responds. And right now, again, 16 cents. In terms of this, I mean, we'd probably have to do a proper chart analysis to see the direction. But personally, I've not been adding to AGI because we got in this around 4 cents. So I took a heavy bag then, back in November, December 2023. And I have bought recently at the 11 cents. So I haven't been buying it. But if you're holding and you're looking for a target, I guess you can actually just monitor and DCA into it. But both of them will send. What do you think of XAI? Can it make 20x? I think 20x for XAI might be a possibility. I've actually bought, what did I buy? I bought $4,000 worth of XAI a week ago. And the chart, I mean, listen, this has a TVL, first of all, the ecosystem. So this is a layer 3 on Arbitrum. And I was listening to the founder talk about the project. It's one of these projects. They had a large airdrop and the sell-off just killed it. But in terms of what they're trying to do, and of course, you know, they're trying to get rid of an obvious problem with crypto gaming, with their infrastructure, and I think they're doing very well. I think this will be a pump, a 10x pump. I can actually see because the price is already 10x down from all-time highs, and beyond that, who knows? 20x would probably be my upper limit because it's already over 100 million in terms of market cap. Nevertheless, you know what? Binance holds a lot of the tokens and they tend to pump their bags. So that's another aspect from it. But if you got into this during the summer, you're absolutely wrecked. If you're getting in now, then this is, I believe, it's an obvious trade for a 10x. Doug said, "Yeah, bro, all coins are doing nothing exactly. That's when you should buy them, for sure." Yeah, BVM had a monumental crash from $6 down to, I think, lower 20 cents, if I remember. But if it comes down to Bitcoin layer 2s, this wouldn't be one of my. I mean, this is almost pathetic. Like this is crazy. Look at this, $6. Yeah, no, I wouldn't touch this with a barge pole. I wouldn't touch it at all. This is fleas. It's not good for your health. Let me share the page with you. As always, showing you a different screen. So BVM was at $6, and then it just went dead in the waters. Now it could pump again, but why would you buy something that went to $6 and is now sitting at 24 cents? If you're really serious about Bitcoin exposure and you want to put decent money into projects, you look at big boy projects like Core, and don't worry about the market cap, because again, if you're looking for a serious layer 2 on Bitcoin, even Velar, I think Velar will outperform as soon as they do the Nakamoto upgrade on Stacks. Had bad tokenomics as well. Surprised Velar's not in here. Yeah, this is it. I think this is a better investment, in my opinion, even though the chart, because it came out and then it went absolutely, they had a very, very bad inflation. But I know this is natively built on Stacks. Stacks is looking supreme. I think Stacks going to be massive this bull run. And these guys are, I think they're based in Dubai, but they genuinely are a Bitcoin layer 2 project built on Stacks. So yeah, and they've already got native, USDC, and it's very low market cap. I mean, what's this, 5 million? And then obviously outside of that, if you're looking for something decent, I think Merlin Chain came out big. They've got massive TVL. So Merlin Chain could be another one for you. 130 million, so it's not the smallest. It's not big as well. With Merlin Chain, you've got to look at their TVL. They've got a proper ecosystem. And I think once this Chinese money finds its way into crypto, I think this will benefit, because some of these layer 2 projects are innovated from the East. Yeah, smash the like, guys. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance will come down eventually. I think it's just given us a great opportunity to buy some more. 100%, bro. Facts. Welcome anytime, bro. Can you tell us 3 projects you are truly like legit? Yeah, I can give you 3 projects, depending on the market cap, really. So if you're looking for elite projects, I would say Sui at these prices incredible. Doesn't even matter if it's at $5 billion. I think that's going to be the Solana of this cycle. So you could put some safety money in there. I think if you're looking to make money, then any of these will actually suffice. I do have another list that I'm working on, and this will have a considerable breakdown into what these projects are. So, I'm talking about, just giving some, just a small opinion there along with the project. I think this is going to be quite a good way of saying, okay, layer ones, top, middle, or bottom, supermarket sweep, and then AI, meme coins, and then just keep it to a very, very precise list. But any of these will do wonders, I believe. Just these are just layer ones. So if you want to if you wanted to buy large caps, I would say, yeah, I would say that's a good list. And then you've got the likes of Arweave here. I think Arweave is going to be incredibly underrated. And then if you're looking for small to mid caps, I mean small caps, I would say Alephium, Tectum, and Dusk. Dusk is a L1 RWA project. And then, of course, good consideration. Omni has an unlock next year, right? So there's a big unlock coming, I think around April. It's already a Binance token. It competes with Axelar and layer 0 for cross-chain. And Vannery is one that's actually not talked about enough. I genuinely believe, like today I was doing the gaming video and I kind of left it behind. But those of you that are degens know what this project is. It's fully diluted as well, so no one's going to dump on you. The chart looks to have come down quite nicely. $96 million, fully diluted. Binance listing, check. Right there. Holy crap. I think, I love this token. I haven't bought it. I don't have any exposure to it, but I've just been doing tons of research on it over the last 2-3 weeks, and it's been growing on me. Because if you look at things like, people like Alex Becker, they talk about, like especially with gaming, I think infrastructure is going to be quite key. 7 million on-chain transactions, very, very low cost. Now, what's unique about these guys is this is a fixed price. And it's fully diluted, and it's a layer 1. And you just have a very, very big ecosystem, good backers. Yeah. And in terms of gaming and AI, that's what they tackle. That's what they specialize in. So this one is a certified one. And of course, they've got the same use case for AI as well. 2 of the most hottest narratives they've got. I like it. Everything I saw, I mean, I've been looking into it for the last month heavily. So, yeah. Yeah, Kendo on base. I don't know Cheddar on Sol. I'll check it out. But Kendo on base is supreme. I talked about it like for a while now. And it's ripping recently. So, yeah. Kendo Inu is being quiet. Kendo Inu is also legit. Now, this has got obviously shafted today after the pump. But yeah, it's a small drop there. But this is quality and it's on base. And what is it? $5 million market cap? It's really, really small. Again, my strategy is if I even did like a 5 or 10x from these, I'll dump it into the core picks. I really don't want to hold certain meme coins after a pump, hoping that they're going to be pumping like Brett forever. If you had something like, for example, Toshi or Foxy, I think you could take that chance because they are potentially, large holders and chain leaders, that type of thing. So yeah, this one's quality. I love it. I think I did buy a small bag of $500. But I think I'd look into it again if it cools down a little bit. But I'm only talking about maybe an exposure of maybe up to $500 to $1,000 for some of these smaller ones. A few $100 should do it, really. And cheddar. So this is a mouse. Yeah, who's selling it off? That's what I mean about Solana meme coins. I mean, nice pump, nice dump, nice pump, nice dump. And it's been around since April. Yeah, I wouldn't touch some of these Solana meme coins again with a barge pole. Yeah, this one's dirty. I don't really see, with the trading volume, no listings, probably on Radium forever. Yeah, put your money into the other one. I think between the two, this one is. I hate Solana, man. I'm not gonna lie. A Solana meme coin, if it comes to like 10 million, I may consider it. Otherwise, it's just, even then, it's incredibly risky. You're seeing more cheddar on Sol. Yeah, so behind, man. Reading every single comment. All right, so let me be selective with some of these. So first of all, bro said, are there any crypto projects that are yet to launch that you're bullish on? I think I'm going to save my money for Monad, peak in the next few weeks, Off the Grid, and Kai Network. Beyond that, I'm not actually interested in anything else for this cycle. And they're all supreme, by the way. All of those are incredible. Yeah, I talked about Corpo today. I actually bought a little bit of it today. And if you look at my earlier video on gaming, this was actually one of the ones I spoke about. Now, what you got to understand with Corpo, if we look at let's have a look at let's have a look at the investors. So I think they've all dumped it. Like literally, the team have done really, really well. But this is a pattern that I've noticed, which is Corpo basically hit the bottom here. So if you look at back in August, September time, and that's where we are right now. So between that, I'm seeing a purple line in the sand. All right. So let's just do the red line in the sand. Okay. So what you're looking at here is a project that has bottomed. You could call it double bottom here, right? So from where we are to this top here, probably looking at 13x for your money. Now, from a risk to reward standpoint, I then go and look at the token sale and just see if I can draw any conclusions as to where the project is to my perceived value of buying now, even though you're down 80% on your bag. Now, sometimes some people will say, look, cut your losses and move on. And that's another theory that people say. But if you're down, let's say 80% or whatever. So right now, it's never been closer to the IEO than it is right now. 3x, sorry, just under 2.5x. All right. And then you got to look at this. You got 5 cents. I mean, these guys are barely scrapping the 57%. I mean, we do that in 20 minutes in some shitcoin, right? So these people haven't actually made money, but the all-time high where they sold, if they sold, that is, because you never know. I mean, people do write it back a lot of the times, unless you're the VCs. This is the private round. So that would have been monumental for them. 24x on their returns. But these are the private sales. We're not far off from the private sales with Corpo. Strategic round was 5 cents. Seed round was 4 cents. That's barely 97% to where we are today. So as an investor, what I'm looking at is the project in front of me. I'm looking at the overall quality. I'm looking at the fact that this project has already done it's already 13x down from its all-time high. And this number doesn't actually mean anything, 93% down, but it's 13x to go back up. So for that reason, I would consider buying some more at these prices, not financial advice. And for that, you've got to have cojones, right? You've got to say to yourself, look, I'm looking at these, and I'm doing this objectively, by the way. I've got no relation with these bad boys. All I know is that they launched the token, we bought it, and the token did shit. And I tried to harass them a few times on Twitter as well, back in the days when I was a little bit more emotional about the losses. But I have added some more. Now I'm in the same boat as you. I'm down significantly on my initial investment. But, and there is a big but here, in a time like this, when you haven't seen the parabolic face of the bull run, what's going to keep you investing? Now, for me, it's always the team. And if you look at what they've done in the last 6 months, while they've been going through, I'm sure, this absolute hellfire of screwed up charts, they've actually developed a project. They tried to address the tokenomics, open their marketplace. Citizen conflict is a decent game. And that's all I could ask for when I'm down. And the other thing, obviously, is doing that technical fundamental analysis, seeing where the project could go and whether you're buying value. And without spending all day long on this, that 70% should be taken care of by 2 or 3 green dildo candles. Hope that answers your question, bro. Salam alaikum, brother. How are you? Mr. Jaman. Which coins are cheap right now to accumulate? I want to buy a big position, of course, 0.1, but the price is really high right now. Well, it really depends. If you want to wait for Zero Labs, I think you can. If you want to dollar cost average into it, I think you should, if that is your number one AI pick. Guys, in 6 months' time, we're not going to be arguing about whether a particular project was at 59 or 64 cents, for sure. I challenge that mentality, especially once you know that we're in the bull market, which we clearly are. Parabolic face is happening. They're going to try and scare the hell out of you to either not go into the market fully or to just dither till you feel like you want to FOMO. And the number one enemy to your bank statement at the end of the bull run is FOMO. So I would say, look for entries, stay with your number one pick. Don't change just because you think it's higher now, because it's not even close to where it's going to go. And then swap them with, yeah, I mean, look, the strategy is horses for courses, right? AI tech is not a project that you want to use to try and pump it to get into Zero Labs, because think about what Zero Labs will be doing by then. So if you want to buy AI tech, I think AI tech, I hold a bag of AI tech and I'm cool with it. I'm comfortable with it. And I have a good relationship with my portfolio because I don't check it every day. I don't check it every day. So buy AI tech. AI tech is obviously undervalued right now. Buy AI tech and hold it. You don't even need to trade that one. You can support the stream. Guys, can you support this stream, please? Yo, what up, Pat? Pat in the building. Yeah, Morpho is serious, man. You saw the new data center, bro. And it's right next to the Amazon. I mean, I love the fact that they've located the thing into renewable energy site in Paraguay, making moves. Yeah, I'm still bullish on it. If I can get a 13x from here, 100%, bro. Good in marketing, nothing special. They're doing in AI. I think the marketing is what we want, really. Okay, Lupin. Lupin, is that an old school project? Let's have a look. Bro's going full-time gem hunter. with wrapped ETH. That you've become Degen. Ever since you got that sexy bag of Casper, bro, you've gone full-time Degen. I mean, this is 2 days old, $1 million market cap. Yeah, a bit too risky for me. But decent liquidity, locked. Yeah, it looks good. From a Degen standpoint, don't worry about these red flags. I mean, they all carry, most of these carry government health audits. But you'd be glad to know it's not a honeypot, hasn't got a tax. And so far, that's so far so good, bro. But yeah, I wouldn't know what to think of this right now. These projects are coming at me thick and fast. So yeah, I'll have some dinner over it tomorrow. ZK script on deck screener. God damn, bro. Let's look at those gems in the Discord. No. I'm gonna have to take your portfolio. I need to get your pin. You can't put the AI into this. But who am I? It's the caveman himself. Yo, family, I'm so sorry. I was like, how's my sister doing? Hope you're well. And yeah, I'm planning to come and see you guys before you leave. Big shout out to my sister. She's in Dubai. Yeah, Cave, we had a lovely dinner yesterday, man. That was amazing. So guys, if any of you come to Dubai, let's just work out a schedule. We'll have a nice, lovely dinner. Our kids playing together, that was beautiful. What's the better project to DCA into or DCA out now? IO ATH. So look, very interesting. Now IONET and ATH slightly different, but obviously all three of them are competitors. I've been buying ATH, to be honest. I did think about seriously buying IONET as well. IONET is also on Binance. I think ATH has been absolutely demolished. When I say demolish, I mean not to the downside, but the chart doesn't go up to 46, 4 cents and a change. Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, look, if you was to hold this, I think you will need a significant investment. What do I mean by that? I think minimum investment here is around $4,000 or $5,000, and not everybody has that. But the inflation is not as bad as people think. The only ones are the staked early investors. So whoever invested in early and staked it could actually redeem those at any particular time. And of course, of the three, I think this is going to be a powerhouse. They've just had an 100 million investment in, I think, back in September for these GPUs. So if this gets to like $1, my target is like $1 to $1.50. You know, if you get 100,000, you can actually dollar cost average into very, very good profits for this. So yeah, I'd probably go with this one out of the three. It's too hot. It's too hot for you. It's the main launching on Based AI. Yeah, I think it's launching very imminent. I've just spoke about it. I did a post today, a buyer led in the group. AO is going to be absolutely incredible. I listened to the founder at length yesterday. If you're looking for something around $1 billion market cap, I think the Arweave token is one of the best from the big projects. I know they're obviously a second cycle project, but most of their most of their products are actually coming into the going into this cycle. So I do like it. You bought the dip. That's very nice. $14. I absolutely love Arweave. I think the team know that as well. Can you please check out AIT and anyone? Yeah, sure. AIT, I think, is a pile of interest in some people say it's a Tau subnet. I don't think it is. Now, I wouldn't buy this one. I wouldn't buy this one. I think of the two, at least anyone which focuses on privacy, I think anyone is between the two, anyone's better. None of them have done any significant I mean, the only reason why people will buy anyone is because people will look at Alex Becker mentioning this, but much better AI projects overall in the market. Yeah, Adam, TAS AI, mostly community VCs, doesn't look great, to be honest. Yeah, it's got, I think you make a point there, Adam, but I'm just seeing a lot of prominent people talk about it. And sometimes you've got to have the narrative and the airwaves and the mind share. Hot safe, yes. So risk levels are very, very like clear. I use a score metric that I developed to try and categorize them. But so, for example, you can actually, you can change. You could actually go with like, for example, safe, elite. Good means that the project is got potential. Of course, in this case, it would have been nice if it was elite, or if it was hot, in my opinion. But I think it's a good project. It's got a lot of upside potential. You can buy a decent amount of tokens at a very good retracement level, like Tectum as well. Like, for example, AI Tech. I can honestly say AGI is hot because every time it dips, it comes back strong. Based AI is hot purely because of the unknown, but you can also actually put this as good. You could go up and say, okay, it's just something that I classify and use the project. But when I say hot normally is because the upside potential is also quite high, right? And every meme coin bar none is risky, fairly straightforward. Echelon priming gaming should really be, I think it's hot. especially with the retracement of the market cap. So it's a cue that I use in order to see where a project is at. Mint layer, money layer. Yeah, mint layer is okay. I think mint layer is just, I saw Enrico talk about the staking today. They've got something like 80 million of the tokens locked away, which is absolutely incredible. So it's decent, yeah. Yo, Mr. Sosa in the building. Hope you're well. Yeah, I talked about coffee. Yeah, this is the one that you've been telling me about, bro. We talked about it in the last live stream as well. Let's have a look at this coffee. What's the ticker? Give me the ticker, bro. Is it coffee with? Bro's been asking me about coffee. We need to have coffee together. Come over to Dubai, bro. I think it's this one here. Yeah, you see, I've even still got the yeah, this is it, right? I think the narrative is great. That's what I said last time, and I still stand by that. I think the AI agents are going to become something that becomes really competitive. I think that's the obvious use case for crypto AI right now. But I think this one is going to be very tempting for me. But with these anyway, I will never exchange them for other projects. I think I would just bring more dry powder into the business. But so far, the chart looks very, very good. Came up. You can see the clear levels, respecting these levels as well. And one thing I like to do normally is look at the top traders. All right. Sorry, I haven't shared the screen again. So if you look at the top traders in terms of P&L, you don't actually see, look, you don't really see if they haven't bought this or they're masking their wallets. Because if you look at this, over 25 transactions, this person bought 3K, turned it into 11. Not crazy. Like I've seen projects that had way, way worse, especially the smaller projects. This guy's done obviously incredibly well. Bought $250 of the token and sold it for 6K. I guess if you want to look at these smaller AI projects, you've got to actually do the Degen work. I mean, this one's not really made that much, but yeah, in the end, 5K from an 8K investment, not bad at all. Yeah, this is another outstanding one. $600 into a 5K profit. $215 into 5K. I mean, these are elite trade. I track few wallets like that, I think, but it's not horrendous. I mean, the way they're doing it anyway, those early investors is not bad at all. But as far as the project is concerned, there's obviously, I've seen worse. But because it's a micro cap, it's very difficult for me to say, yeah, I love it. I'm gonna actually make a call on it. But since you've done the research, bro, and I think you're riding high, and you've been very, very accurate with these, so yeah, very nice. I bought Prime and Bean. I think they will do 10x from here. Facts. Yep, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, what up, Bill? What do you think about Meta Zero and Amulet? God, I haven't checked those for months. Amulet. I mean, are they still on here? I think what was the tickers? M0, sorry, yeah, that's it. Well, the chart looks absolutely sexy. Looks like a picture of the 24-hour anyway. Look. A little pump and dump happening there on the smaller time frames. But yeah, I mean, I remember this is $1 million again. This one is the, for me, incredibly risky. You know what you're getting into. And I don't know if this website ever loaded for me. But yeah, it's just a Degen play there. And the other one is Amulet. Amu. Amu. Man's going to call it quits in a minute. Let me see if I can switch this up, bro. You know, it's got a TVL locked, which is almost the same as the one-to-one with the market cap for Amulet. I'm not even sharing that page. Yeah, I think I've dropped off again, guys. Yeah, system's kind of playing up tonight. I heard the M4 MacBooks are about to be released, guys. So yeah, this one's very risky, bro. Very, very risky. Yeah, so guys, look. Yeah, speed is sick. Absolutely. Just gonna scroll all the way down. Yeah, too many coin requests. All right, I'm gonna stop the coin requests and just have a normal crypto chat with you guys because my eyes are killing. Man's been going nearly 2 hours. And yeah. Anyway, let me see if I got any likes. Got 81 viewers. How many on X? Yeah, decent split. Guys, smash a like on your way out. Gonna get some rest. Look, this coffee business, man. You know, I need to go into coffee. Ben said export. Yeah, XBG is good. I think crypto, what's his name? Virtual Bacon has absolutely pumped that chart. Yeah, big up to Based AI mainnet coming this month. Well, to be honest, it depends. I mean, sell the news, buy the rumors, where the market's going to be at that time. That's going to also be important. You know, if Bitcoin's doing things, how much of it will be sell the news? For me, in any case, I hold and I tend to buy the dips. So it really doesn't affect me going long term. Bro, he's even got the contract address ready. Yo, hold tight the caveman. Has got the contract address ready and everything. If you're in the US, get into 50% tax. Yeah, that's why all of you will move to like new countries. Habibi, welcome to Dubai. Yeah, DAI, man. No one should be selling DAI, bro. Yeah, you go you got money to play with. You got mad money to throw around, bro. Yeah, you mans know anyway. Cheddar, let's have a look at Cheddar. Don't sleep on it. Had a big experience. Okay, I like that inside information, bro. Huge marketing coming. Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it for sure. Yeah, I think what they've done is obviously they rebranded. So a lot of their AI and gaming, I think it will get a pump. It's on Binance as well. I mean, this idea that every project from the last cycle is going to do bad is absolutely the reason why people haven't made money in 2023. Render's the last cycle coin. Fetch AI was sitting at 14 cents. Last cycle coin. I think the mindset has to change on that. You know, a lot of the last cycle cryptocurrencies are now only starting to play out. We'll say the same thing about Sui in the next cycle. Absolutely, bro. Do you have any concern? All video YouTubers are okay. Scams. Investor Squad. I would say that I've got concerns about every project, and I think we're in a bit of a profit now. So yeah, I wouldn't be too opposed to selling with no emotion at all. I think you've got to remember, like, if I get like 5x very fast, I'll dump it. Oh really? I'll check it out, bro. Yeah, definitely. I'll check it out. Yeah, just buy. Yeah, just buy what you believe in. You got to do some research with it. If I tell you to buy something, I think, you know, at the end of the day, that's all I've talked about in the whole live stream, bro. Yo, what's up, Mateus? Martin, sorry, in the building. Yeah, I've had a look at this one before, bro. I have checked it. Like Ice Cube said, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, I like it. I think this one's decent. Yeah, I've checked this one before. Under the Sui meme coin, I like it. Yeah, I wrote about Talent Protocol in the Discord and on the Patreons, and Talent is an interesting one on base. It's already up significantly since I talked about it. Not because I pumped it, but I did just talk about it. That's all I did. And it was launched on Mexi last week. So within a week, it's actually already printed quite a lot. Yeah, so yeah. Right now it's too hot. Emerald. Man, these tokens. I'm beaten up by these tokens. What's the ticker? Yeah. I'll check it later. Goal is to hold for a year. Yeah, the layer one is always safer, but it is very correlated to Sui, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, bro. It is a big boy token. When Sui dumps, it will dump basically. So you got plenty of times to take profits. Yo, Montreal in the building. What's going on, Mr. John Francois? Hope you're well, bro. Good to join us. Much appreciated, bro. Yo, you like the music? Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud, guys. Yeah, AR has a huge sell pressure from a whale. So that price, I mean, my expectation today when I posted was we could even see $12. But yeah, there's been a massive whale selling it, which is good for us, really. Price prediction, I think, 200 would be amazing. Anything above, I can see it doing more. 300 into coffee, and it's now 7,000. Hey, listen, Cave. That is mental. Sorry, 700, but still, it's mad. Take profits. 850 into, which is CK. Yo, I need to talk to you, man. I need to talk to you in the Discord, bro. Thinking of buying Casper, Alf, AI Tech, Mavia. Absolutely, bro. That's why I'm in the game. Literally, what you listed there is what I'm looking for myself. Can we still add Sui price prediction? Yeah, Sui is going to be, bro, it's a unicorn, man. Honestly, like 100 bill, I think it does that. I honestly believe it does that. I don't know if you saw the transaction news today. It's got more TVL. It's got more TV. Sorry, not. It did more transaction volume than Solana and Ethereum. It went mental. But anyways, man's gonna throw the white flag. Handkerchiefs are out. I'm tired, guys. It's 3 a.m. So anyway, God bless you, man. It's been an amazing stream. Smash a like on your way out. As always, God bless you. Have a good weekend. Don't drink your money. Don't spend it on the cinema. Don't take out the missus. Save your money and buy crypto. You're going to be free in 12 months, 6 months. Yeah, man. Good night, guys. Take care. God bless.